You wake up, but not fully. Your mind drifts to what's urgent, what's easy, what feels rewarding now. And yet, the goals that matter most feel distant, almost unreachable. What if the problem isn't you, it's the way your brain is wired? Most people try to force discipline through sheer willpower, but the brain resists force. It craves reward. It responds to anticipation, repetition, and reinforcement. Real discipline emerges not from struggle, but from rewiring how reward and effort connect. Every habit, every action, every daily choice is governed by patterns we rarely see. The brain's reward system drives attention and motivation, but it doesn't distinguish between constructive pursuits and instant gratification. Without intentional design, energy flows to the easiest, fastest dopamine hits, not to long-term goals. This is why most goals fail. Not because of laziness, but because the brain hasn't learned to value them as urgently as small, immediate pleasures. Rewiring begins with creating micro-rewards linked to meaningful progress. Break your goals into fragments that generate satisfaction on completion. Let effort itself trigger dopamine, not just the end result. The process becomes addictive in the right way. Your brain begins to seek effort that aligns with your vision. It's subtle. You don't feel a switch flip. You notice small wins accumulating. Tasks once dreaded feel engaging. Momentum builds. Discipline stops being a struggle and starts being an automatic response. Patterns are everything. Repetition transforms behavior, and behavior transforms identity. The brain learns to associate hard work with reward. Each completed step strengthens circuits. Each pause to reflect reinforces purpose. Over time, motivation becomes intrinsic, no longer reliant on external triggers. This is the paradox. To get addicted to achievement, you must leverage the brain's natural craving for reward, not through shortcuts or gimmicks, but through deliberate, incremental reinforcement. Each step you complete releases the subtle satisfaction the brain craves, fueling the next step. Awareness is critical. Notice where effort meets frustration and reward meets neglect. Adjust sequences, timing, and feedback. Make the process engaging. The goal is not instant mastery. It's creating a system where the brain seeks productive action automatically. The consequences are profound. Focus deepens, resistance diminishes. Goals once postponed indefinitely start to materialize. Progress becomes measurable, tangible, addictive. Your mind no longer fights you, it joins the pursuit. Discipline is not a burden when the brain craves it. Once rewired, it shifts from external control to internal momentum. You act consistently not because you force yourself, but because your brain has learned to value the pursuit itself. Effort triggers reward. Persistence becomes pleasure. This is how great achievements are built, not through intermittent bursts of willpower, but through sustained neural conditioning. Each day adds a layer of reinforcement. Each small success compounds. Over months and years, your identity aligns with consistent, deliberate action. For 2026, the lesson is clear. Goals are not distant, abstract, or inaccessible. They are extensions of brain circuits that can be trained. You cannot expect shortcuts, but you can design systems that guide attention, focus, and motivation. The right structure makes discipline inevitable. Small adjustments in reward, repetition, and anticipation can transform your relationship with effort. When the brain craves alignment with purpose, consistency becomes effortless. Micro-rewards for meaningful progress create an internal feedback loop. Habit and discipline become inseparable. Consider this: where in your life could you redesign effort to trigger intrinsic reward? Which small steps could become addictive in a productive way? Reflection alone does not guarantee transformation, but it illuminates the path. Notice, experiment, adjust, share your observations. Because when the brain craves the pursuit of meaningful goals, discipline becomes automatic, and the life you aim for begins to take shape.